Keeps half saying we're live. Meeting is now live streaming. We must be live. Good morning. This does it to me every single time. I'm just going to like jazz hands. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to this week's Cosmic Perspective. We are going through the solar transit of Gate 63 this week. Well, we have been. We are now finishing up today as the last day of this energy. So just let me know if you are live here with me. I have a couple of ladies that are sitting inside the Zoom room with me for the Aligned by Design tribe meeting. And we're going to start off with Gate 63. As I said, the Cosmic Perspective, bringing you some insights and delights through the solar transit. So if you are here live, excuse me, I'm suffering from a few ascension symptoms and it's now gone to my throat. So my apologies for the croaky hoarseness. Let me know you are here live. Let me know if you are here on the replay, because what happens is when you listen to this and you come back, you will receive whatever wisdom is required for you in this moment, and you will have an understanding of what Gate 63 can look like for you, whether you have this gate or whether you don't, right? That's not the issue. And if you have this gate, please put it in the comments. I have it or I don't have it. Because the beauty of having the solar transits is that this energy flows through us for about 6 days. And so while we're feeling this energy, we get insight and delight to what that looks like for us. Whether you have it or whether you don't, it's a really good learning curve for you to understand yourself a little bit more, but understand the flow of the frequency of the universe. Because what seems to happen is when you follow your intuition with the flow of the universe, things just manifest faster and faster and faster. Okay? So this week, we are, like I said, Gate 63, which is called the Gate of Curiosity, the Gate of Doubt. It's a Pisces energy, and it's located in the head center. And I'll just get my chart out. Here we go. My chart. So Gate 63, sorry about the light, is in the head center, the very top. And it's one of those 3 numbers up there. So if that is you, let me know if you have it. Good morning, Abby. Okay, so let me know if you have that in the head center. It leads down towards the ajna, and it's a collective energy. So the head center is represented as the gate of inspiration and the gate of inspiration, right? So what happens is we receive channeled downloads, we receive inspiration, we receive through our head center, and then we bring it through our body, right, for the embodiment piece. So Gate 63 can show up as anxiety or pressure in the mind to find answers, to understand it, right? So what happens is Gate 63 will flow with this pressure to make sense of particular patterns or concepts, but then throw in the energy of doubt, suspicion, and distrust, right? So when that comes through, it's like following the wave, right? I was talking about the wave, how I never want to go through that again. But each week when we go through the gates, when we go through the gates, my brain is really not firing on all cylinders today. We then really start to see through the lines of each day what those patterns and those things that we're looking for, and then how that doubt and suspicion is being thrown in. So for me personally, I looked at this week just in reflection this morning prior to this live and going, oh my God, right? I've been letting self-doubt and suspicion cause me to stop being curious, right? Because this is really about curiosity. This is staying in the question, right? And it's also asking the right questions. Because when you open up yourself to asking better questions, right, you see the potential of those portals of opportunities that come at you, right? And that ignite a aha moment for you. right? So this is really about balancing that curiosity with the doubt, making sure that you're sitting in that, in, like I said, I was there thinking self-doubt and suspicion was stopping me from being curious, you know, what, why was I unwilling to question an old idea that I had, right? An old pattern. Why wasn't I asking myself a better question, right? And one of those is, universe, show me, right? Instead of us having to find it, let the universe show you, right? So, because what happens is when you play with the energy of the universe, a lot of doubt and suspicion and distrust comes through. Why? Because you're waiting for it to respond to you, right? Let me know your aura type here, because I'm going to pull some cards for each type around gate 63 today, right? But the thing is when you're asking better questions, when you're staying in the curiosity and seeing the doubt and seeing the suspicion and seeing that distrust and going, I see you, but you're not the truth, right? Because this energy is, when you ask better questions, you see that potential, you open up yourself for more. The truth there is already within the doubt, but it's waiting to be realized, right? It's like when you see a pearl inside an oyster and you go, ah, how delightful, right? It's, the truth is there, right? You can see the pattern, you know the pattern is there, right? And you're working through this as an answer to try and find something, but instead of trying to go through the process of seeking the answer, allow the answer to come back to you with a better question, so the truth can be revealed through the doubt, through the suspicion. No, I don't have gate 63. Yeah. Right. So I'm pulling cards now for each type. So let me know in the comments what type you are, whether you're a generator, a manifesting generator, a projector, a reflector, or a manifester. Please let me know. And I'm just going to get these cards out for everybody. So the questions that I'd like you to look at this week when it comes to gate 63 and your card, right? Because each aura type has a specific frequency that it flows. So for example, using your strategy and your authority by type, right, such as projector, requires waiting for the recognition or waiting for the invitation. Okay, so that's the projector's strategy. So when they're living in their strategy and when they're living in their authority, which is how they make their decisions based on their energetic frequency, right? And this week, projectors, this card is for you, right? Is compassion. Where can you sit in the compassion of gate 63 for yourself this week? Right? Where can you see the collective understanding? Because projectors can see, they're very wise guides, right? Where can you find the truth within the doubt? Where can you give yourself compassion, right, this week? And those questions that you need to consider this week are, am I curious about life? Right? That could be one. The other one is, do I consistently, because that's not an always, it's a consistency of doing so. What, do I consistently doubt myself or my ideas? Okay. So those two questions, I want everybody, every type to consider this week. Am I curious about life? And do I consistently doubt or my ideas or myself? Okay. Now, generators, this card is for you this week, right? Around gate 63, manifesting generators and generators. It's the card of celebration. No wonder why I was feeling the energy of celebration inside Ignite this morning and inside my Facebook group this morning. Celebration, right? So where can you celebrate the pattern that you found? Where can you celebrate that old habit that needs to be released, that you are waiting for? Right? Where can you celebrate yourself for seeing the truth for what it is? Right? Because when you're sitting in a curiosity, your imagination is open to receiving. Your thoughts become daydreams, right? When you open up to what's possible and you can be shown by spirit what you can receive through gate 63. Projectors, what are you being compassionate about with yourself this week on that? Generators, where are you celebrating that energy for the truth that you see? Right? Reflectors, this card is for you. And it's courage. So where can you stand in your power, reflectors, this week? You have all of your centers open. Right? So you have a consistent energy flowing through you, noting for yourself and for everybody that this is a collective energy. It is also projected, which means we tend to project it onto something else rather than waiting for the answer to come to us. Okay? So reflectors this week, where can you find the courage to give yourself the release of trying to find the answer for everything? Ask yourself better questions. Give yourself the courage to set your fear aside, right? And allow the truth to be there even with the doubt, right? Face that within yourself, right? Be the observer this week of what that looks like for you, and then stand in your power with courage, right? That is potentially just a fear. The doubt is just fear. What is it showing up as, right? And then question, am I curious about life? And or do I doubt myself and my ideas consistently? Right? And if you do, if that answer is yes, then take the courage to step into something new. So reflectors, that is for you this week. So we've had projectors, generator, manifesting generator, reflector. Now we have the manifester. Manifestors, your strategy and your authority here is to inform and initiate. Your authority will lead you with your emotional center, right? So where can you this week, manifestors, step into more of your power as the goddess that you are, into your feminine energy, and shift through the doubt? All right. I'm extra curious. Where are those three extra Oh, Facebook user, you make me laugh. Right. So manifestors, you are being asked this week to honor your feminine energy, honor where you are being asked by your soul to initiate, to inform, right? Where can you find the mental pressure that is seeking the answer? Where can you step into your feminine power and look through the lens of, I'm going to ask better questions, and I'm going to recognize that pressure. I'm going to recognize that anxiety, and I'm going to inform those around me who need to know, right? There is nothing wrong, manifestors, with you stepping into your power to initiate and inform. There is this permission slip that you seek often that is not required, right? And notice this for my daughter when she was learning how to initiate and inform as a manifestor, right? She was coming to me and asking me what I thought. It's like, you don't need me. You already know what the answer is. And I understand on some level that there's this, I want to make sure that what I'm hearing and feeling is correct, right? And having the manifestor with the throat, having that definition, sometimes you just need to talk it out. And I totally, totally resonate with that because I have the same. So I just want you to see here, manifestors, where you can step into that. Where can you step into that feminine power of your own divine soul make sense of those patterns, see the truth through that suspicion and doubt, ask better questions. But informing those around you is super powerful, and it will be very, very supportive for you this week. All right. So in saying that, I would love to see you inside the Align by Design tribe. We do this live piece every single week, and then we're going to spend the next 45 minutes to an hour having a conversation around Gate 63. Personally, for you, you will also receive your very own Oracle card as well. So if you would like to join, it is $30 a month. You will get access to my tribe, as well as probably around, I think we're on about 15 tribes at the moment that you can select from. So there is a plethora of things going on inside the Sacred You community. So feel free to join. And if solar transits and human design is something for you and interesting to you, please join us. We'd love to have you there. All right, my loves, thank you so much for this week. Gate 63. We are shifting into Gate 22 tomorrow, which is the Gate of Surrender. So whatever is going on this week with the anxiety and the mental pressure, maybe it's time to surrender to what is going on. All right, have a wonderful week. So much love to you. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.